Hello, hello, gorgeous people. This is a whole body, delicious workout, 9 exercises. It's for newbies, beginners, but it's going to be quite challenging. It's 9 exercises, 2 strength, 1 cardio, 2 strength, 1 cardio, 2 strength, 1 cardio. We're going down the list, up the list, back down. About 20 minutes, done! Don't forget to warm up very, very well. Make sure you've got a drink and a towel. And we have Aaron here to make sure we do it properly. Lots of technique talk.
So we won't show you them all at once. We'll, between the gap, we'll show you each exercise that comes next. You can read below anyway and see.
So your first round is going to be slightly more rest than you'll get in the second and third round.
So the first one's going to be 1.5 squats, which are these. So a normal squat all the way down, all the way up. A 1.5 is where you're going to pause halfway up, lower yourself back down, and then get that full range. Okay, so all the way down, half up, down, and then drive. We're going to do that for 40 seconds. So get yourselves ready. Let's do it now. Let's get going. 40 seconds. So the time-wise means you have plenty of time there just to sort your technique out. If you're worried about tempo, not really sure how fast or slow you should be going, just try and follow Annie's pace. So it's all the way down through your heels. Pause on the bottom. Don't just bounce. You're then back up halfway.
Tempting to bounce.
Lower yourself again and then drive up. By bounce, you mean don't do this, don't just drop and then do that and drive up. So you want to snap into each movement and hold each one for a split second. Still got another 10 seconds here. Make sure the weight's through those heels, so always backwards, don't roll forward. And rest, good. So next one is just straight press ups. So you can do these loads of different ways. Annie's going to do them on her knees, but you can, if you're good at press ups, go on, well, no knees.
No knees.
Or one knee.
Or you can bring these in like that.
Okay.
So because it's a beginner workout, I'm keeping my knees on the floor.
Let's go now. So your hands are always in line with your chest. We say that a lot with our press ups because you want to make sure you're getting strong in the right positions. If you find that when you lower your chest to the floor, your hands are in line with your eyes, you need to get your head, you need to get your hands back or your weight transferred forward.
Yeah. Now if you're finding that's probably quite challenging for a lot of people, bring your knees in.
Even if your knees are in and you're in a box position, your head is still in front of your hands, lowering your chest to the floor, not your head. So you want to try and keep your head up a little bit. You don't want to be dropping the top of your head towards the floor. A couple more seconds. And on your feet. Good. So now we're going to do a thing called 4 tap.
All the cardio is low impact, by the way, so the 4 tap is this. Sorry, Aaron, I just interrupted you there.
4 moves to one side.
3, 4.
And then you switch sides again. So you're pushing one leg out, dipping straight down on that middle leg. Okay, this is 30 seconds, nice and sharp. Let's go, just done quick. This is your cardio part, so even though it's low impact, it doesn't mean it's low intensity. You need to be going nice and sharp. So you're doing your 4 and then switch legs nice and quickly. If you've got loads of range, get as low as you can. If you haven't got much range, just a little dip is fine, and then a little switch. Try and be consistent with your range when you're pushing your leg out. It's almost like a little one-legged squat. You're driving down forward through that one leg and trying to go nice and quick. And rest. Bicycle crunch. So we're going to do these straight legged. So you're going to start with both legs out. One knee will come into your chest. You're going to rotate the opposite shoulder towards that knee. Don't worry about the elbows too much. Try and think more about the shoulder. Okay, so single leg, then go back out, and then the other one comes in. Let's go now. So this is 40 seconds. Top half of the body, you've got to get your shoulder blade off the floor so your upper back is actually being released. You're not just nodding your head. Both feet meet and then squeeze in. If you've got a strong core and a strong lower back, you can do these with your feet off the floor. Annie's doing them on the floor at the moment because this is a beginner. But if you have, some of you might be nice and strong in your core, you might have issues with your knees, but your core is really strong. So you can challenge yourself by taking your feet off the floor slightly. Make sure you get a nice big rotation in the top half. Breathe in at the bottom, breathe out when you squeeze up. And rest. Good, Superman. So sit on the floor here. You're going to be in all 4 positions, so like you're going to be doing your box press ups, except this time you're going to release one arm, so Annie's right arm and left leg. You're going to hold here for maybe 2 or 3 seconds and then bring them back in again. And then do the other side. You're not trying to go super quick. So you want to hold for 4 to 5 seconds maybe. Let's go now.
So imagine you've got a sleeping child who's lying on your back, or a baby. So try not to shift from one side to the other as you change diagonals.
It'll be a nice straight line from the heel to the fingers. Okay, so you're probably not looking at the telly, that's fine. Just try and think about, so you don't want to dip one leg down, you don't want to be too high up, you don't want to be rolling off and dropping your hips onto one side. Try and keep your core nice and straight, regulate your breathing, get a straight arm, straight leg. Make sure all 4 points touch the floor before you release. I'm not trying to go too quick. Nice work on your feet. Side shuffles are next. So again, low impact, but it's quick. So you're shuffling across, 2 or 3 paces, and then back again. You're just going to keep going left and right. If you haven't got much room, you can stay tight with me. Let's go now. So Annie's got loads of pace. You're shuffling across. Once you get to the other side, you're touching the floor. If you haven't got much space, you can just stay here, but you can still do that little shuffle across. You can still make the move towards the floor, and your legs don't fully straighten. So keep your glutes down, drive that body across. It's a nice lateral movement. Control your pace. Try and be consistent with your pace all the way through. We've still got another 5 seconds left. Stay with it, come on, stay with it. Do the 30, do the 30, and rest. Breathe, shake it off.
Okay, we've got 3 exercises to go and we've done 1 layer.
Sumo squats. Sumo squats, get your feet outside shoulder width, turn those toes and your knees out.
Pull your trousers up.
So these are full range, all the way down, all the way up. Okay, by keeping those knees out, okay, we want to engage the glutes. Let's go. Down and up. So back into our 40-second work. Breathe in at the top, just like you do on the normal squats. Brace your core. Lower your body down, don't bounce out of the bottom, and then squeeze all the way up through those heels. Breathe down at the top.
See, I'm going to be a little pause is good.
Yeah.
I know you'll think, oh, it's a bit painful on my legs.
If you struggle to make a connection with your glutes, that pause in the bottom gives you just a second to try and open those knees. So at the bottom, pause, open, and stand. And that will just bring your glutes into it properly.
Do you see that manhandling there? Do you see it? Oh.
And rest.
So I was doing backs apart.
Wall squat next.
Okay, now this is really gonna...
So final wall, nice flat surface, shoulder blades, lower back, everything's nice and flat against the wall. You've got a nice right angle between your hamstring and your calf, and you're just going to sit there for
put that
40
watch on.
seconds. So you might find with these that your feet are a little bit too close in, which means you put a lot of pressure through your knees. You should be always be able to wiggle your toes while you're doing these. You don't want to put too much pressure through them.
And if it's too much, ease yourself up a little bit. Aaron will get cross with me if I go up, so I'm going to stay down. But you can come up a little bit because it's hard on the quads here.
You've still got 15 seconds. Just put your mind somewhere else. Focus on something else. Do try and stay flat. Don't lean onto your...
Even though you want to. I'm
legs.
doing this, that's tempting. Try not to. Let your core absorb it.
On your feet. Walking burpees. So just have a look at the technique quickly. So hands on the floor.
Down.
Legs
Out. In.
Stand up.
Stand up. That's all we're going to do. No kicking, nothing.
For 30 seconds, just legs out, legs in, stand up. Let's go. So walk them out, walk them in, and stand up. You've got to bring your feet in far enough, otherwise you won't be able to stand up properly. You're going to find that if you don't bring your feet in enough, you topple forward. Because your feet are too far away.
And you might be able to jump them in like that.
Just stand at the top, all the way out, walk them in, stand it up. Walk them out, walk it in, stand them up. You've got to get your feet in enough to stand up. I say that a lot because a lot of people struggle with burpees. One of the main reasons is they don't get their feet in enough. And rest. Good. So we're not going to go from top to bottom again. This time we're going to go from bottom to top.
So we're going to start with that.
Burpees.
Oh no! I know.
And this time there'll be less rest because you know the exercises. Now you've done them once.
Oh, now we see that Aaron and his true colours, aren't we?
So less rest
Mean
now.
Aaron. Less rest.
Walking burpees. Overrated.
Come on!
Let's go. So now we're going to start to pick it up a little bit. So the first one, you've done, you know the exercises. So we've not fly through it, but we will be able to get all the way through nice and sharp. Legs out, legs in, stand it up.
Jump.
You can jump them in and stand, you can walk them in and stand. As long as you're bringing the knees in enough, if you don't bring them in enough, you go to here. As you stand up, you shoot forward. A lot of people struggle with that, so make sure you focus on getting those legs all the way in, standing that body up. Couple more seconds. Good, wall squat. Straight into your wall squat.
We've only just done that though. We don't really want to do it again, do we?
Written down. Let's go.
It's written down, we're going to do it.
Once you write it down, you felt it, that's
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Can't change it. Nice deep breaths. Try and focus on your breathing now. Put your mind somewhere else, regulate your breathing. We've got sumo squats after these. You'll come off the wall and we'll go straight into those sumos.
So remember, the longer time you bear with this feeling a bit uncomfortable, the fitter and stronger you're going to get.
15 seconds.
So try not to just break out of it as soon as it starts to get a bit painful. Try and sit with it.
You've got these. You've got these. Stay with it. Stay with it. Last 5.
Hey, we're nearly there.
On your feet. Sumos. Just shake your legs off. Get your mind back on it.
Okay,
Feet
sumo
out.
squats.
Toes wide. Let's go. All
Knees
the way
back.
down. All up. Remember, if you're struggling to connect the glutes, stay down low for a second. Force those knees out and stand up. One of its job, pulls the leg out. So moves that feeling. Your thigh externally rotates, pulls it out, and that's one of your jobs of your glutes. So at the bottom of the movement, force them out, drive your heels into the ground, and stand up. Really good work. Another 15 seconds.
Then after this comes side shuffles.
10 to go. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Try to hold it in. Last one. Good, just shake them off. Side shuffles to do. So these are the ones when we're driving across the room. Depending on how much space you've got, try and touch the floor if you can. Doesn't matter if you can't. Let's go now, 30 seconds. So quick, nice and sharp, nice and sharp, nice and sharp. So you're driving that body across. You're not turning and running. It's a lateral movement, so you're going left and right. If you haven't got much room, you can just do little single ones here, but you can still dip down. And I'm not standing up. If you look at my legs as well, they're not straighten up, nor are Annie's. Even though she's going further, she's staying low down. Glutes are low,
Yes.
driving that body
Killing
across.
my legs.
30 seconds we're doing. We've got a little bit of core work after this, so finish this off. Finish this off. Good, Supermans. Breathe, breathe, breathe.
On the floor.
Press up position, the box press up position, so knees on the floor,
One
hands
arm,
nice and
one leg.
straight, and go, opposites.
Switch that foot off and you hold that glute there.
It's got to be a few seconds. You want to make sure that that leg at the back is really engaged. So I can push this down, see, Annie's leg isn't going to drop, because she's holding it up, firing those glutes, the lower back, nice and controlled. You want to hold, if you're unsure about how long to hold, again, just have a little look up. See how long Annie's holding it for. It's normally somewhere between 3 and 5 seconds, so you can count it in your head. 3, 2, 1, and then you can release slowly and change. Don't be so quick to do it. People do these too fast. There's no need. Give us one more little rep, couple of seconds, and bicycle crunch. So just drop the elbow, roll over. Bicycle crunch on a single leg, so both feet are staying on the floor, and go. So one knee comes in, you get that rotation at the top. Focus on the, if you want to worry about the elbows, the one that goes away from the body. So push that one away, think about getting the other shoulder up, because that will make you release your scapula, your shoulder blade from behind you, release it from the floor. So both feet meet, and then one of them rolls away. You go nice and straight. If you want to make it a little bit more difficult, then you can just take both feet off the floor and hold that bottom position still.
I'm in the zone. Very quiet, aren't I?
10 more seconds, and then we're back on our feet for those 4 taps.
So also, now you know what to expect.
On your feet, let's do those now, 4
You can
taps.
put a little bit of gusto in.
Okay, so we've got the
3,
4s,
2,
4 to one side,
Let's go.
4 to the other side. 30 seconds. So try and go with these quick. You might not get a lot of range. If you've got loads of movement, you might want to get nice and low down. If not, you can just stay here. That's fine. Just try to be quick. So we're tapping it out 4, and then you can real quick switch to the other leg.
Press ups after this.
10 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds. At that pace, we'll try and get another full set in both sides. Do your 4, quick switch. 3, 2, good. Press ups to do. Press up position. box,
Remember,
2 knees,
head over your hands.
1 knee.
Or here.
Let's do it.
Or there, obviously.
Drop your chest into the line of your hands. Elbows are going slightly backwards. You don't want your elbows to be flaring out to the side, popping up anywhere near your ears.
So, not this. Okay.
Everything's back.
Bring your knees in if you're finding it too difficult and do that.
Breathe in at the bottom, breathe out at the top. Still got another 20 seconds. You won't be looking at the telly, you should be looking straight at the floor, keeping your chest in line with your hands and your head up. Don't start dipping your head down.
Yes, don't start, he says.
Don't do that. Get strong in the right positions. On your feet, 1.5 squats to finish off.
We like that, don't we?
All the way down, half rep, and then drive all the way up. Let's do it. So that little half rep, and then you drive. So down, up, down, drive. That's your tempo.
We're doing another layer, another round, but this time we'll be starting from the top. So we'll be starting with these again.
Make sure the weight goes through those heels. Try not to let your knees collapse in. You might find that they start to collapse in a little bit. Many reasons, glutes could be getting weak. A lot of the time it's down to poor ankle mobility. Either way, try and keep those knees tracking your toes. Don't let them collapse in. By that, I mean this. And then pushing up. Okay, don't let them collapse in. I over-exaggerated. Rest. Shake them off.
We wasn't going to give them a free one, were we? No.
Couple of seconds, one more set, top to bottom. So we start with those squats, finish with the burpees, and then we're all done.
Then hey, we're done.
Straight through this, every exercise done back to back now.
Yeah, I don't think we're allowed to faff in between. I get that impression, don't you?
No messing around now.
No.
Let's go, 1.5 squats. Let's finish this. While you're going through these, we'll tell you the next exercise so you can transition straight into them nice and sharp. So 1.5s, focus on your technique. Down through those heels, half rep, drill up, don't bounce, no bouncing. That's a stretch reflex, we want a muscle contraction properly. Focusing and firing up the right muscles. Keep those knees out.
Yeah, thanks. Make your heels pushing in.
Keep your chest up, don't start collapsing over and doing this business. Okay, stay up.
So we've got press-ups next, and we've only just done press-ups, haven't we? So arms will be tight, which is all part of the challenge.
Get ready, press ups, now, straight down, let's go. And press. So you want to transition that quick.
So if you can get down, if you're worried and you can't get down on the floor and get into position quick enough, don't worry, just crack on as soon as you get there.
Get that range, focus on that range. Even if it means you have to regress the movement to get further down, that's fine. Because as you get stronger, you'll be able to progress. If you're only doing half reps, you're not doing them properly, you will never ever get good at press ups. You've got to get that range. So
get as low as you can. I'm getting my nose on the floor.
Last few, we've got 4 tap. They're coming in. Now on your feet. 4
Let's go.
Tap, go. So these are the 4s. You should be up, you should be starting now, you should be into these already. Do your 4, switch them legs. 3, 4, and then we switch again. Try and stay with Annie's tempo if you can. Doesn't matter if you start to drop off your pace, if you're getting a little bit tired, that might happen. That's fine. Just try to keep moving through the 30 seconds. And then the fitter you get, the quicker you'll be able to go through that time. Last couple, we've got bicycle crunch after this.
So we get straight on the floor super quick.
Down on the floor now. Bicycle crunch, single leg. So both feet start out on the floor and squeeze. So back into our 40 seconds.
There really is no messing. Have you noticed that?
No need now. I've done it twice, you know what we're doing now. Breathe in at the bottom. Breathe out when you squeeze up. So really focus on that breathing. It's always a good idea if you're doing this now, maybe do it again in a couple of days or a week's time and just see if you've progressed at all. 10 more seconds. Breathe in, breathe out at the top, twist that body, get that big rotation in the chest. We've got Supermans. 1 more rep. Good, Superman. Roll over into your box press up position. Hands on the floor, knees on the floor. and go.
So this is going to use your back, your core, your glutes, the back of the shoulder.
Diagonal hands. Hands.
Try not to sink down
to
here.
your-
Keep up.
Pause and squeeze. So all 4 points, both knees, both hands, touch the floor. Pause, engage, and then straighten yourself out. If you go too quick, you won't be engaging your core properly. All you're doing really is just throwing your arm out and your leg, and nothing's really in control. Core work is all about being in control of it. Bring your hands in, pause, brace, straighten up, breathe out.
Stretch, try and stretch along the diagonal.
Last couple, we've got side shuffles. Up now. Side shuffles to do, and do it. Drive across. A couple of steps left, a couple of steps right. Try and touch the floor. If you can't touch the floor, just make the move down towards it. Not a problem if you can't reach it, that's fine. All you're trying to do is go left and right, just get a little bit of lateral movement, a little bit of pace, getting that heart rate up a touch. 30 seconds we're going for. Drive left, drive right, drive left, drive right. 10 seconds now. Go again. As soon as you land, you go again. As soon as you tap, you go again. Last few. And sumo squats. Feet out, toes wide, all the way down, all the way up. Full range. Get those knees out. Talk about it so much in sumos. Get those knees out. Force them out.
Now your heart rate is possibly quite high now. Keep the technique on your sumos though. Keep there.
40 seconds of doing it. If you can't track your toes with your knees, just turn your feet in slightly. That's okay as well. Still try and force them out. Still want to try and get those knees pointing out towards the side to bring your adductors in, inside your thighs, and also your glutes. We've got 5 seconds and then go straight into a wall squat. Which we're going to do now. Straight into wall squat. 40 seconds. Legs might be feeling a little bit tired now.
Oh yes,
the quads,
a bit tired.
The front of the legs. You might be feeling a little bit. As Annie said before, if it gets too much, just release, but then come back down again. Don't release and then just walk around while everyone else is doing theirs. Just stand up, release it, back down again.
You're doing brilliantly, everybody.
Still got 20 seconds to go.
Yeah.
We've got burpees after these to finish. Legs out, legs in, standing up. Okay, 15 seconds. Can you hold for 15 seconds?
Yes, we can.
Been good to this point. Let's make sure we finish this off. 10 more. 10 more seconds, and then we're straight into those walking burpees.
I'm going to jump my legs in.
2, 1, let's go. Burpees. So straight down, legs out, legs in, up we get. Walking them out, walking them in, standing up. You can walk them out, you can jump them in and stand up. They're the two ways. What we're not doing, we're not trying to be explosive from the floor with that big jumpy up. We're not doing that. We're just focused on the movement of our legs out, legs in. Concentrate on getting those legs in and standing that body up nice and tall. So lower back, glutes,
down, up, down, that makes you puff.
hamstrings, quads, shoulders, lots of body parts get used in a burpee. 10 more seconds. Legs out, legs in, drive up, legs out, legs in, drive up, and get one more rep. Try that next rep, try that next rep, and rest. Superb, well done.
Amazing, everybody. Try not to stand still, just tap your feet out. So that was a really, really good whole body workout. And I want you to keep doing that until you feel really comfortable, and then you can progress to something that's not quite so comfortable. Well done, everybody. Don't forget to stretch and cool down. Do a little dance, have a big drink. Thank you so much, Aaron. Well done, everybody. See you soon.